Hello YouTubers, I just thought I'd show you, this is for the people who haven't seen one of these things before. This is called the harvester head. I think it's a timberjack 758, or I think that's what it's called. The heads now are different to what they were like a few years ago, or most of them. They used to just have two rollers, one on each side, that closed on the stem, and then the knives, as you can see there, cradle the stem and they just gripped from the side, which were better for doubler trees and things like that, because you could flick the knives open and because it was a doubler, the bottom part of the tree would just drop out of the head. Now this is different. There's been a bit of a fad the last few years of doing 4 roller heads, they're called. So the actual rollers is 1, 2, 3, 4, and these pull in and cradle from the bottom, and then 2 drive from the top, which is 4 roller motors, meaning more power obviously feeding forward. So then you got, as I showed before, 1, 2, 3, 4 feeding motors, and that there is a measuring wheel, a little small one, and that'll twist like that, and it's got a little gizmo in there, counts the length of how many times that turns round, and that's the length. So when that hits the length, the saw then, in the saw box, comes out and cuts it off. Well, when it's in the lying down position. As it is now, it's in the position for it to cut a tree. So it's sat up like that, it grips the tree, and then that saw comes out of the bottom and cuts the tree off, and then that'll tilt down level, and it'll feed things through. But these are what takes the boughs off. These knives here, they got an edge on them, both sides, and they got 4 of them. Like I said, this is a head sat up now, tilted up, ready to cut the tree down. But inside that black box there is a load of electro-hydraulic gizmos that run all of these things off the buttons. And these are the things you've got to watch out for hitting off. Pipes like this, you've got to be reasonably delicate with the thing. But trying to think what else to show you. This is basically the head. You've got quite a lot of things to hit off if you go a bit wild. You've got pipes on the back there, pipes here. So you've got to watch what you're doing. Like I said, many of the people who've done this job before know all this stuff already, but this is just for somebody who hasn't seen one. So that is the business end, and you're talking between 70 and 100,000 just for this bit here hanging off that link there. That's not including the machine, that's just that bit there. So it's an expensive bit of kit. And I wouldn't like to say how long they'd last. Maybe 6 or 7 years, and they've had it then. Things have wore so much, it's not really worth keeping them. They may usually send them back in then. But they put thousands and thousands of tons through them then. So there you are, I hope this has been interesting for you.